AMD. I found a distressed stock or distressed company that people left out for good. Didn't believe in it. Didn't trust the thesis. Didn't trust the management. But I did because I listened to the management and I believed in Lisa Su. And I knew that the stock price was going down, but the fundamentals of the company were going up. And I knew that's when you want to buy a company when it's thrown out, beaten down. They destroyed AMD. You know what I mean? I said that's when I want to get in. And that's when you find some of the best opportunities. You don't want to always chase everything that's going big and the new theme. You don't want to chase it, but you want to understand why it's happening, you know. And AMD fit that narrative. So I started scaling into AMD. This was like a year and a half ago. I'll say I really hit this jump like May.
You know what I mean? So $100 a month, or you can do this with $50 a month. You know what I mean? That's why I like Robinhood, because you can buy fractional shares. But yeah, this one is gonna be $100 a month, and we're gonna keep growing it. It's been $100 a month since I've had it, and I'm at 1,467. So let's go ahead and get into it. So on the day, I'm actually down today 3.24%. Went down towards around it. And just to document, today is January 7th, Tuesday, January 7th.
2025.
The market is already closed. So yeah, I went down about 9 when the market closed.
What's up, fam? Welcome to J Russ TV. If you're new to my channel, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. We cover all things business, investing, and self-improvement content. Something you're interested in? Stick around. Appreciate you tuning back in, all the fam coming back. As you can see by the time of this video, how I 2x my portfolio in about a year. Not exactly a year, but about a year. So I just want to show y'all, if you're new to the channel, I do have a public stock portfolio that I share with you guys. And all my trades dating from back January 2025 is when I started. So it's been a year and a half of doing this portfolio live, and y'all able to see the journey, you know, here publicly, real money, you know. Here's the stock portfolio here. On the day, we're down 1.26%. On the week, we're down 5%. Month flat. Past 3 months, about 60%. Year to date, 28%. Year over year, 64%. And all time, we're up roughly about 100%. So how I did this, well, first I gotta take y'all back a little bit. I gotta take y'all back a tad bit. So let's go from the OG video of when I first started this public portfolio, and then I'm gonna break it down from there. Now, don't fry me, y'all. This is January 2025.
Appreciate you tuning back in. Make sure I hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment, and join the discussion. Let me know what y'all think. But for today's video, I want to do something different and add it to the channel, something I can build with you guys.
All right, that nutty butter. That nutty butter.
And this is going to be a public portfolio account for J Rush TV. So essentially we can build this together, or you know, I take some feedback from y'all, any other stocks that want me to do recently. My main account, my private accounts, I probably share more of those in my Patreon. So make sure y'all click that link below. Patreon, y'all can join that. Look at the details. Good game. 2 videos a month. Patreon. Investing in this one for about a year now. Through Robinhood. I started this one October 2023. So it's been about a year. I budgeted $100 a month. We got $100 a month to put in here. Probably not gonna do too much crazy. I may increase it more this year, depends. But right now, it's $100 a month, just to show that you can invest with a little bit amount of money. You don't gotta take too much.
Portfolio was at about $1,500. We're sitting at over 5,000 right now. And this was like a year and a half ago. I'll say I really hit this jump like May.
You know what I mean? So $100 a month, or you can do this with $50 a month. You know what I mean? That's why I like Robinhood, because you can buy fractional shares. But yeah, this one is gonna be $100 a month, and we're gonna keep growing it. It's been $100 a month since I've had it, and I'm at 1,467. So let's go ahead and get into it. So on the day, I'm actually down today 3.24%. Went down towards around it. And just to document, today is January 7th, Tuesday, January 7th.
2025.
The market is already closed. So yeah, I went down about 9 when the market closed. Today was a red day. Today was definitely a red day. On the week, I'm up 3%, 3.43%. So that's cool, $48. On the month, I am down 0.33%. Not too bad. 3 months, I'm up 5.8%. Year to date, I'm up 3.25%. The year just started, so obviously it's not gonna be too big. We like 7 days in. This is the first week. And year over year, I'm up 15%. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I think this didn't perform as best as the S&P.
It didn't. The S&P performed like 24% that year.
23%.
So it was,
which is cool. And ain't no real sweat. Gains is gains. All time I'm up 17%. 17% all time high, which is still cool. Still good. In my opinion. My other accounts definitely beat the S&P 5. So first I'm invested in VOO. I'm small. So
all time I'm up 17%. Now I'm up 100%.
into
double.
Stocks that I'm invested in.
And this was January 2025. So it's like
as well. So first I'm invested in VOO, right? So
I ain't gonna get into the details, but I do want to show y'all like this is what I've learned. This is what I did to essentially double my portfolio. As y'all can see there, I was down. I was up all time 17%. Year to date, I was up like 7%. Nothing crazy. Y'all see right there. Now, what I did was, as you can see from my portfolio now, first I developed my strategy. I understood my strategy, and my strategy then early that year was I want to capitalize on this AI market. I was looking for the themes in the market, or what I didn't think the next theme were going to be in the next couple of years or so, which was artificial intelligence. So I just began doing my research on that part of the market. And then two, I realized I had too many positions. So I had to narrow that positions down. If the video comes out before this, I have a video on my channel talking about why you need to concentrate your portfolio. Over diversification kills your portfolio. So watch that video if you want to dive deeper into why you need to concentrate your portfolio. But what I did for this portfolio was I concentrated it because I had too many companies. At 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 positions.
So cool. Time beat the S. Good. The S
positions. Yeah, I had like 9 positions in this portfolio, and I believe for a smaller portfolio, you just getting started, I think 5. In my opinion, I think 5. On my current portfolio, the public had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 5 to 8 is that sweet spot. If you do start hitting like 5-figure, 6-figure portfolio between 5 and 8. But I think if you're under 10,000, I think you should have 5 positions, in my opinion. No more than like 5 positions in your portfolio if you're under 10,000. Maybe 6, but it depends how much money you're working with though. If you DCN, no more than like 5, and depending on your risk tolerance. But yeah, I had too many positions, so I narrowed that down. And so I found my theme, which was AI, and then I sold some positions, took some profits, raised some capital, got rid of the junk, cleaned it all out, and really strategized, my portfolio down. And as you can see here, the portfolio now, I constructed my portfolio. Now I found these stocks just from research, guys. Now this video ain't teaching you how to do research, but I did my research. I was on YouTube. I was on X. I was using AI chat GTP to just find different companies. Like AMD, I've been in AMD since 2023. So I was already familiar with AMD, and it had just taken a big hit in the market. So that's kind of where I built my position around my pillar. You want to find that pillar position, that pillar position. I say your top 3 positions that you got the most conviction in. Here currently it's AMD, it's Zeta, and it's Nebius. But as you can see here, AMD is now 45% of this portfolio because I made a pillar of my portfolio. I probably put 20% of my portfolio in AMD. I started buying shares year over year. So beginning of 2025, AMD was $115, 110, was dipping, 190, 80. Then it started to come back up. So I built my portfolio around AMD. I found a distressed stock or distressed company that people left out for good. Didn't believe in it. Didn't trust the thesis. Didn't trust the management. But I did because I listened to the management and I believed in Lisa Su, and I knew that the stock price was going down, but the fundamentals of the company were going up. And I knew that's when you want to buy a company when it's thrown out, beaten down. They destroyed AMD. You know what I mean? I said that's when I want to get in. And that's when you find some of the best opportunities. You don't want to always chase everything that's going big and the new theme. You don't want to chase it, but you want to understand why it's happening, you know. And AMD fit that narrative. So I started scaling into AMD. I saw the proof. That's when I started the portfolio. This one, you know. And then I said, okay, cool. Now I did have a lot of SoFi. I trimmed SoFi. I did have some hymns in here. I sold out of hymns just to give you a backstory. I had Celsius. I sold out of that. I trimmed some Nvidia. Now the back half of last year, 2025, I also started a position in Nebius in my power portfolio, but I hit this portfolio a little late. But I started buying Nebius last October-ish, November-ish, when it fell from 135 and it started the $80 range, $90. That's when I started adding. And I was adding all the way up to about end of March. I'm still adding now. But I saw where the puck was going. The business was improving. The market got scared and sold off AI in the back half of last year. And I took advantage of that dip. It dipped from that 130. It shot up because I got to deal with Meta. Then it dipped back down. And that's when I said I want to buy into Nebius. And now it's at 238 and it hit a high of 290 like the other week. You know? So that's another case. And the third biggest position is Zeta, which I'm building my portfolio around these big three. Year over years, Zeta has not performed that well. I started buying Zeta last June, a year ago, essentially. And I started buying the $15 range. Then it spiked up after earnings, got into the 20s. And I just started building my position. It's been, trending sideways for about a year now. But like I said, I see the trend. I'm buying when no one wants to buy. SAS is down 7% this year. Month over month is down 5%. No one wants SAS right now because the narrative is that AI is going to create these software companies and put them out of business, which is false. So, and the stocks are getting beaten down. So that's why I'm buying into SAS, because Zeta, the fundamentals are improving. The revenue is growing. They just had a partnership with Palantir. They had a partnership with Snowflake, a partnership with OpenAI. They have 19 beat and raised quarters, about to be 20 in August 3rd, 2026. But the stock price is stagnant, is going down. That's when you buy. That's when you buy. So, for the purpose of this video, how I double my money is because I found my theme, and then I found crucial players in that theme that make up the infrastructure or can really monetize that theme. And I invest my money and I concentrate into it. Those are my top three positions. And now I'm up 100% all the time. Year over year, I'm up. Majority of those gains are from the past year. So I doubled my portfolio in about a year. In about a year. That's what I'm pretty much, and this nice is only $5,000. That's not the point. I could have done this with $100,000. I could have done this with a million, 500,000. You got to focus on the percentage. The percentage is all that matter. The dollar amount is how much you work and how much you save and how much you put into the market. So if this is $100,000 portfolio, I would have been up 60% over the past year. That's someone's yearly salary. That's someone's yearly salary, guys. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all found some good gems in here. And this is how I pretty much doubled this portfolio. And I definitely seeing 2-3x in this portfolio over the next 5 years or so, maybe sooner. JRS TV, we out.